All right, we got today's mail call. This came from Triple D. He found this at his Walmart on sale and asked if I was interested, and I said absolutely. This is something I've been trying to find myself for a while. The first time I saw it was like $100, and I was like, I'm going to hold off on it. $100 is a little steep right now. And he found it for a really good deal. So let's cut this thing open here. Take a look. I do appreciate you, Triple D, always thinking about me. That's really cool of you, man. I really appreciate that. And I got Mr. S this weekend. Got an Easter weekend tomorrow. I gotta do security at church. And while he does Easter egg hunts. But as you can see, we got number 120. I said I've been wanting to get this for quite some time. And it was on my definitely want list. Man, this thing looks so good. Wow. That looks really good. Again, Triple D, man, that's awesome of you, my man. I appreciate it so much. And sorry if I sound really low on energy right now. I'm exhausted. We had somebody at work transfer to another store, and we were already shorthanded as it is. Made us even more shorthanded. So we're all pulling basically double shifts, 5 and 6 days a week. So I'm beat. Like, tomorrow's my only day off, and I'm not off again until next Thursday. But here's the sign, and we got a podcat. That's a Mimi. Already found the box. Oh, Phoebe showed up. Let's see. You gonna get in there? They love boxes. You gonna get in there, Phoebes? Silly cat. But here's the side. You can see it's 120. There's a little. Oh, she got in it. She got in there. Hey, Phoebes. Anyway, he's number 120. There's all his little specialties. Let's see. Here's the back. There's the back. Looks good. Here's the side here. Let's see. There's the front. And then here's the bottom. Oh gosh. The thing's got a little weight to it. I need to get a ATV. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the instructions. I was just curious what this was. I'll set it off to the side. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull them all out. Let's see. Here's the little box of accessories. Man. Okay. Alright, let's put this box down here. Let's go ahead and take him out of his plastic prison. Alright, if anybody's wearing headphones, you might want to turn them down a little bit. There's going to be some crinkling noises. There we go. Hey, it looks pretty good. Let's see. Not too bad. Not too stiff on that one. Let's see, what about over here? Not stiff at all. Let's see. Oh, nice movement. Nice movement. Oh, I pushed that up too far. It's supposed to sit down. Mr. S should be in bed right now while I'm letting him watch TV. Let's see. It's about 10 o'clock at night. Let's see. Yeah. looks good. Let's see. These are supposed to swoosh up a little bit. Let's see. Well, it is a little bit. All right, let's see here. Ooh, can't push it up anymore. Let's see here. There we go. Yeah, it looks good. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I love those little podcasts. They're a pill, but they're awesome. All right, that's got side to side. That's got up and down. I love them. The little turkeys. They are annoying. Always in the way. They're always into stuff, and they're always knocking things over and breaking stuff and chewing. They've chewed at some of my GI Joes before, and I've had to rebuy them just for the parts. Or Hawk from Captain Power, his little backpack. Well, they knocked him over, and when he fell, the wings broke. So I got a new one coming in, and then they broke Tank's gun. They broke the handle off of it, knocking it over. I left the Joe room open by accident, and they went in there. But that's okay. Well, it really wasn't directly them that broke it. It was they knocked over one of my He-Man figures, which sit right on top. But so it wasn't directly them. It wasn't directly them, but I found their weapons on eBay for really cheap, so I went ahead and bought their weapons, and I got Pilot's one in today because it broke the little holder off on. I was going to glue it, but then I don't know what happened to it. I brought it in to glue them, but then they just disappeared. So anyway, let's stay focused. All right, it also comes with a little box here. It has all the. That's a cool Cobra. Let's see right here. All right, there's the missile rack. Blast effects. Looks like the exact same ones that came with the scrap irons thing. I forget the name of it. But I don't know if y'all saw the Destro's Despoiler coming out now, man. This thing's over $100, and they don't even have any blast effects with it, which it seems like without blast effects it would have been cheaper, but I'm definitely going to get it, but I'm not going to get it right away. I'm going to wait for it for a little bit. Yeah, it looks exactly like what came with the I forget the name of that thing. I cannot remember. But I'm not big on blast effects. I really don't care. I'm not just a fan of these blast effects. They're just kind of, I don't know. I don't know why I don't like them. I just don't. I guess it's because there's more stuff to keep up with. I mean, it looks exactly like what came with that launcher. That's crazy. And yep, same thing came. Cat, what are you doing over there? Knocking stuff over as always. Sounds like she's starting to get the zoomies. I just got home. I had to go get Mr. S. Because they're probably excited about me being here. Alright, let's see. Okay. Cat, what are you playing with over there? Where'd you Find that. Oh no, I need that. Don't tear that up. Good grief. You're into everything. It was a piece of paper and I'm keeping on my. I'm doing a channel giveaway in case you don't know. There's a video I posted, but I got everybody's name that said they were in. So if you want to participate in that giveaway, just go back to that video and type in the comments I'm in, and I'll get your name down. Don't post it on this video because I won't pay attention, nor will I really probably know what you're talking about. So just go to that. It'll say channel giveaway on it. Just go to that and post on there I'm in if you're interested. If not, I mean, that's fine, no big deal. Alright, so there's that. Let's see. Here we are. This thing looks really cool. Like I said, I've been wanting a stinger. I've been wanting the stinger for ever. Let's see. I've been wanting this thing for a while. Finally got it. Because I got a vamp for Christmas. Thanks, Mom and Dad. It was really cool of them to get me a stinger, or a vamp. I wasn't even expecting them to get that for me. They asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I just jokingly said, I'll take a vamp. I said, okay. And I'm like, no, y'all, I'm just kidding. You know, like, oh, that's okay, I got it. Well, send me a link to get it. And all right. And sure enough, they got it. I was thoroughly impressed. I was not expecting them to do that. All right, let's see. Oh, man, that came with a lot of stuff. All right, let's see. I was wondering if he had a gun. Let's see. A shovel. I guess that's the roof. Let's see. It's a nice looking pistol he comes with. It looks like he definitely comes with a holster. Yeah, he's got a holster that looks like it'll fit. Yeah, which it does indeed. Okay, then he's got his helmet. This figure looks really good. I like him. Let's see. Yeah, he looks really good. Looks like it matches the symbol on his little insignia here. Looks like it matches with that one, so that's pretty cool. This is a Black Widow, I believe. And he comes with some other guns and accessories here. I'll take those out later. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and put them in here before I start putting all this thing together. Let's see. I don't know what the heck Mr. S is watching in there. Let's see if I can get them in here. I think it'd be easier to put them in here before all the stuff is on it, that way. That way I can get them in and out, or put them in there a little bit easier in reach. Let's see. I wish I had smaller hands sometimes. I got big giant sausage fingers from being fat. And I don't have a beer belly, but I have a chocolate belly. I'm a chocoholic. Not much of a beer drinker. I will have one occasionally with my friends or if I'm out with a bunch of people. I'll have like, but even then, I only drink maybe one or half of one. I'm just not really much of a drinker. I don't really like it too well. If I do, Jack and Coke is always my go-to. But yeah, old Jack and Coke, that's my go-to. But there's, you know, a lot of it too. I don't want to. Usually when I go out, I'm with my son. I just don't want my son seeing me drinking. All right, well, I got him in there. Sorry, I got it off camera. I just realized it. I just realized I got him put in there off camera. But here he is. With some finessing, you can get his hand on the steering wheel. Then he also can put his hand on the little gear shift, which it's hard to see, but it does go up and back, back and forth. Excuse me. A little indigestion. Let's see now. There is a fire extinguisher holster in the back, like on the ramp. I keep knocking the camera around. I'm sorry. I'm not making everybody dizzy. Just right there, little fire extinguisher. I like that detail. And then let's see. Here is the missile rack. It is ratcheting. That's cool. Let's see. Alright, I do need to read the instructions on some of this because I don't know where everything goes. Alright, let's see. So this, like that. And then, what is this? Oh, okay. I see. I was wondering where this went. It goes on the hood. Alright, so you got some holes like that. Then you just match them up with the inside there, and it feels like it just frictions on. Okay. And yes, the hood does open, as well as the vamp. Nice little engine detail. Get the wheels on. As far as I know, there isn't a back and forth or front and back on the wheels. As far as I know. It doesn't say there is, so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, nice little snap in. Come here, where's the other one? There's the other one. Snap in there. Man, this thing is so cool, man. It's Triple D. I appreciate you so much, my man. Yeah, this is really cool to have. I've been wanting it for a while now. My vamp has something to go after, chase after, other than his tank. Sorry, I gotta bring it close to me because this is kind of an awkward angle. Put tires on. There we go. And we have wheels. Rolls really well. All right, now let's go ahead and put the roof on. And the windshield does fold down where you can see them inside there. And it's tinted. That's really cool that it's tinted. All right, let's see. Looks like this. Looks like this piece. All right, let me clean up everything so I can get some room. Give me just a second. I'm gonna clean up and get all this stuff out of my way so I can have some room to work with, you know what I mean? Just need some room in here, I'm knocking everything over and bouncing things around. And this is falling, that's falling. And cats are chasing each other. And cool. All right, now. All right, now let's show. What did I do with that little piece? Oh, right here. All right, now on the instructions, it shows this goes up here. That's a nice little, like cutting through barbed wire or whatever. Ram bar. Little toe lockers. There we go. Oops. Now they do come off real easy, but yeah, you got a little tow hook there, which it does roll out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Then you just roll it back up with your finger here on that bar. Okay, I can put that back there. I might put some sticky tack on there to help tack it on a little better. All right, now the shovel looks like. Now there's a shovel. It's a nice little extra feature there. Same thing as on the, again, same thing as on the Vamp. Let's see. There we go. Hey, Mr. S watches some really silly stuff sometimes. I don't know what the... All right, now... Looks like it just fits on the bar here. Yeah, it does, okay. Then you can put an extra figure or something back here. Let's see, working suspension? Yeah, working suspension, look at that. All right, now, let's put the missiles on there. All right, let's see. Yeah, a lot of the stuff he watches is like other kids playing games and stuff and doing like silly experiments and things like that. All right, let's see here. I don't mind him watching science experiments and things, and he's really interested in tornadoes. He's been obsessed with tornadoes since he was a little kid. I used to have to go through Holly Springs to pick him up when he was a baby, and when I lived in Memphis, there was a tornado that came through Holly Springs and knocked a bunch of trees down and stuff. And every time we passed through there, he always, "What happened? What's a tornado?" He always asked a tornado, and I always had to answer 10,000 questions, and he's just been obsessed with tornadoes since then. So nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that at all. It's just that's just what he likes. Maybe he'll be a. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a weatherman, but I'm too shy to talk to people. All right, well here it is. Looks really good. I like it. So you got room back here for an extra figure. There is a tow hook right here. I gotta get the MMS. But if I do get an MMS, I'm gonna put it on the back of the his tank. Man, this thing looks really good. This looks really good. But better armored up than the Joe's one is. Then here is the 25th anniversary one. You know, you got some similarities, of course. You got some differences. And look at the different scale difference now. This one I bought second hand, so he didn't come with the original driver. And in one of the packs it said Stinger driver, and so that's him. It's just a Stinger driver on his file card. Yeah, but the other driver looked more like that one, the one that came with it. So I do plan on getting another Stinger eventually, so I can say it's complete. I don't know if that hood opens up or not. I don't think so. No, it don't look like it. So I just put a gun on the... It had a, I think it had something that went there, but I can't remember what it was. There. But yep, looks good. I like it. It rolls pretty well too. It's got all the missiles, the stickers. But yeah, this thing looks really... Man, I like that. You know what? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go get the Vamp to compare. Give me just a second. It's just in the other room. Look out, Mimi. This is the Vamp. Alright, let's push all the blast effects to the side here. There's his counterpart. There's the Joes. See, not as armored up, but it does have gas tanks, extra gas. And it's got the up here it's got the fire extinguisher, and then it's got an axe on the back, and then tow hook. I think the wheels are the same. Yeah, they are the same. Just different color. Everything's pretty well the same on here. Is the only differences. There's little differences here and there, like this one's more armored up. Of course, you'd expect that with it launching missiles over your head. You know, you kind of want a little armor over your head. But yep, there's clutch. There it is, side by side. Yeah, like I said, it looks pretty well exactly like I like. I think it even has the same, yeah, it's got the same bars and stuff. A little bit different on the, like, little differences here and there. Pretty sure the hood's the same. I wonder if this part would fit on the other part. I don't know if I can take it off now. Oh yeah. I wonder if this would fit on that. Let's see. It absolutely will. Yep. That's exactly the same hood. I was wondering if that would fit. Let me put all this back on there. Yeah, let's see here. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, I'll be honest with you. I assume it's some kind of gun or maybe some kind of extra machine part or engine part. It's like on those old dang, what was that car? Was it a GTO? I think, where it had the tachometer on the hood. I think it was a GTO. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But they had a tachometer on the hood where you'd watch out, and that was pretty cool. And yeah. So yep, here they are. And yeah, I'm sure since everything looks exactly the same, I'm sure the missile rack would fit on the Vamp and the gun rack would fit on the... But yeah, everything looks like they're interchangeable. The only difference looks like they just made armor to put on the door here and top. And then they tinted the window. I kind of wish they would have tinted that one. They didn't tint there's nothing in the 25th. There's no glass here whatsoever. There's a door, but I like that better. I like how they did the little slits through it makes it look more armored up. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm glad I got it again. Thank you to Triple D. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that very much. That was really cool of you to think of me. You know, heard that I needed one and thought of me when he saw it on sale. So, but anyway, want to wrap it up here. It's been 30 minutes. I'm sorry it went so long. But I'm going to always do some recommendations here. Check out, or shout out, should I say. Shout out to Wreckship85, Triple D's Dungeon, the founder of this video. And again, I appreciate you very much for thinking about me. And Mr. S and messaging me and asking me if I wanted it. And I'm like, yeah, man, absolutely. And then always check out a podcast from the pit, Punk with Toys, One End Toys, Pixel Dan, It's Chad, 3POA, Fandom Power, What's on Joe Mind, G.I. Jetman, 3-Star Draw, Hyperdelic, Emerald Knight Photos. I always watch Circle of Jerks. It's great. Model Misfit. Loki's really cool guy. And Frostbite's G.I. Joe Repo. Still waiting on his sticker to come in, unfortunately. It's probably lost in the mail. And Kiwi's G.I. Joe Customs. And as always, the one and only Ronnie Trickshot. As the podcat is, that one is messing with me as always. She's ready for me to wrap up so I can give her some treats. But again, always recommend good old Ronnie Trickshot. What a fantastic fella he is, and dang good cricketer too. But anyway, this was today's haul. I'm greatly appreciative, and I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna enjoy it for many, many, many times to come. Oops, I'm knocking everything over here. And as always, everybody have a good day. Take care. And Cobra! Yo, Joe!